but they are all living in Qatar with a billionaire lifestyle. Where are they getting all of that money? They're getting all that money because they're stealing all of the aid that is coming to the Palestinian people.
We are simply against apartheid, genocide, ethnic cleansing, whoever is perpetrating it and whoever is being a victim of it.
As of 2 days ago, 25,000 Palestinians were killed.
Listen, there were 2 million Germans killed in that conflict. Are you saying that that means that the Germans were right and the Brits were wrong based on head count? Well, since you're getting to say your point of view, how do you keep saying it's misrepresented? The fact that I don't agree with it and you say apartheid, I don't agree with that.
Why don't you agree with facts?
I do agree with facts. I don't agree with your spin on reality.
So how?
And I'm curious, you say freedom for all.
I do.
And that there's no anti-Semitism among your heart.
In this video, 2 pro-Palestine young girls just destroyed and shut down Dr. Phil and his rented out guests to support agenda. Because Dr. Phil lost every battle, so now he rents out anti-Palestine people on his show for support. So let's watch the video.
You're concerned that Israel is targeting civilians.
Yes.
You are aware that the IDF made 20,000 calls, dropped 1.5 million leaflets and sent 4.4 million texts and 6 million voicemails warning Palestinians that they were getting ready to bomb that. That's a very unusual tactic in war, is to tell everybody what you're getting ready to do. But yet they did that. How is that targeting civilians when they warn everybody with 20 million messages, we're getting ready to bomb this area. If you're a civilian, get out.
How are these people who don't have food, water, medical supplies getting these messages or these leaflets whenever the infrastructure to get the leaflets and the messages to them is broken?
Well, I'm glad you brought that up, because a leaflet is pretty hard to not get when they fly over and drop those leaflets. You don't need much of an infrastructure for that. And they also have provided something that enemies never do, which is food and water and medical supplies and support, which are all stolen by Hamas, who Palestine has elected as their leadership. But they are all living in Qatar with a billionaire lifestyle rather than being in Palestine. But yet, where are they getting all of that money? They're getting all that money because they're stealing all of the aid that is coming to the Palestinian people.
You see, Dr. Phil, they are being stolen, but they're not being stolen, they're being withheld. And you mentioned earlier that, you know, buzzwords are hard to understand because, you know, a lot of people, it's not in their common vocabulary and they can sometimes misconstrue them. But what you can't construe or misconstrue are numbers. And that being that as of 2 days ago, 25,000 Palestinians were killed.
Listen, there were 2 million Germans killed.
Whenever Dr. Phil is about to lose an argument, he uses his one weapon, and that is Israel given leaflet before bombing the area.
IDF made 20,000 calls, dropped 1.5 million leaflets and sent 4.4 million texts and 6 million voicemails warning Palestinians that they were getting ready to bomb that.
As of 2 days ago, 25,000 Palestinians were killed.
Listen, there were 2 million Germans killed in that conflict. Are you saying that that means that the Germans were right and the Brits were wrong based on head count?
Oh, definitely not.
Well, then how do you use that as a logic in that there are more people killed in Gaza than in Israel?
Because you're equating Palestinians to Hamas.
I think it's terrible if anybody is killed on either side.
You guys are trying to say that we are calling for the eradication of the Jewish people because we're Muslim or because that is in our charter and in our belief, and misconstruing our holy book and saying that we're calling for the death of Jews when we have not once ever said that, and we have openly stated that a liberated free Palestine means the safety of the Jewish people as well. That is inaccurate, and that is trying to mislabel and misrepresent the Palestinian movement.
That is what Hamas has made very clear. From the river to the sea.
No, from the river to the sea means you have the Jordanian River, the Mediterranean Sea, the land in between is free. Everyone in between is free. I am not going to allow you guys to try and use Hamas's words and say that's my words.
I'm not saying those are your
But
words.
no,
I'm
that's
saying
what
that
Hamas
Palestine
uses.
has elected Hamas as their leader.
But see, in the same breath, we're saying that we do not want the Palestinian cause to be associated or to begin and end with Hamas, because Hamas is a creation of Israel, and we know it to be a militant group that's unsustainable
That's
and has
false.
No, it's true.
That's your narrative.
Israeli
That's your
officials have
narrative.
literally said, you know what, you
That's
can look it up
false.
after.
That's false. You cannot convince someone who was born in the Hamas leadership.
And watch this guy who was a Palestinian but all of a sudden don't know what happened, or maybe any transaction was made to his account or not, but this guy literally became a saint and he thought, hey, you know what, I should not support Palestine and Hamas because that's not profitable.
Here I come.
Oh, I'm sorry, because it's not the right thing to do.
It's objectively true. They literally said it themselves.
You can convince
That's
everyone
okay.
else. I am
Okay.
not buying this, and I'm not
So
buying
we're-
you from the river to the sea.
So we're trying
from
to
the
do-
river to the sea is a genocide call against Israel. So please don't sugarcoat it.
You're saying.
You know, honestly, I see actually that she's sincere in what she's perceiving, what they are perceiving. You know, if what's happening in Gaza right now is a massacre, then who's responsible for this massacre? And how many times they have done it? Because this is what, the fifth war in Gaza? Every time Hamas used Gazans as human shields, and they achieved their goals to make the world condemn Israel and to gain power and wealth, money after every war. So it worked for them the first war, then it worked the second, the third war, and this time they thought they could double down by taking more hostages and by causing a lot more death, thinking that this is going to give them more legitimacy. This is their game. I invite all the pro-Palestine people, you know, to actually see things for what they are. If Hamas think for a moment that the West, at least, does not support them, their lifespan would be a lot shorter. Those are the true enemies of the Palestinian children. And I speak on behalf of the Palestinian children because I am one of them, and I lived the pain of the Palestinian children. So don't think for a moment that it does not break my heart to see all that.
Guys, I'm asking every one of you who is watching this video right now, do you believe this guy? What he is saying, that he is one of the Palestinian and he has gone through the pain and he cares about children. He cares about blah 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 blah. Do you think if someone really cares for children, and as a Palestine, if you have gone through this pain, then you could have said what you just said right now? I don't think there is any way this guy has gone through the pain all the Palestinians are going through right now. And after bashing Palestine and Hamas, at the end, he tries to show sympathy just to not get any criticism or hate and to stay neutral to everyone, which means another level of hypocrisy.
But now I cannot be emotional about the death of the children. I can only be angry against the cause that led to the death of those children.
Within the context of this conversation, and given your upbringing and your identity and who you're related to, it would make sense that your perspective would be related to Hamas. Hamas, however, is not the end-all, be-all of Palestinian militant groups or resistance.
Oh my God, look at Dr. Phil's face. He is not happy at all. It felt like he did not want to listen to that girl's point whatsoever. You can just see the anger on Dr. Phil's face the moment the girl started to defend Palestine, which just proves Dr. Phil doesn't have anything to do with any points to defend Palestine on what Israel is doing to Palestinians.
In fact, Gaza is only a portion of Palestine. And in fact, centering Hamas in this movement is detrimental to both me and you. We are simply against apartheid, genocide, ethnic cleansing, whoever is perpetrating it and whoever is being a victim of it. So when this conversation gets misconstrued it's very frustrating because then we also have to preemptively condemn anti-Semitism, and we are vehemently against anti-Semitism. We know that all forms of hatred exist within the same plane of white supremacy and power structures. We believe that liberation for us means liberation for all.
Well, since you're getting to say your point of view, how do you keep saying it's misrepresented? The fact that I don't agree with it and you say apartheid, I don't agree with that.
After watching everything, it's evident that Dr. Phil is right now repeating the same script over and over on any topic against Israel. It doesn't matter who and how you show proofs or points, he is always going to say Israel has spreaded 10 million leaflet, 5 million calls, Israel did this, Israel did that. So right now the question is, what do you guys think? Is Dr. Phil is defending Israel by legitimacy, or is he supporting Israel blindly to establish any agenda or trying to clean Israel's image? Let me know your point of view in the comments, and guys, the way you are liking the videos is helping the algorithm to spread our videos fast and stand with the truth. Please like this video as well and share it to everyone and subscribe to the channel. And again, thanks for watching.